what I want to do now is I want to show this admin.py file. So in Django, let's open this to the side as well. So now let's go over our admin.py file, okay? Each one of our model has an admin model, okay? So what does that mean? The admin model in Django, what it does, it gives you a backend web page to enter or edit data for that model, okay? So the user admin, there's an admin for the users, there's an admin, that's what you're looking at here, right? So Django has an admin base class. What we do, we subclass that and we create admins off of that, okay? So the user admin, let me show you what that looks like on the front end. Okay, so this is the Django admin interface, right? So if I go to the Django, and if I say Django admin, right? These are admins for all my models, right? So the way I define that in the Django wall, I say, okay, this admin class, right? This user admin would have an admin class. That admin class on the web looks like this. So if I go to users, these are all the users I currently have, right? So if I click on each one of these, let's say I click on Usman, this is basically the admin interface to that user, right? So if I need to change that user's password, if I need to change their login, the last time they log in, if I need to add them to a specific group, this is why I will do that from a web page, right? So what it does, what Django does, it gives you an administrative window to all your models so you can edit or create instances of those models, okay? Okay, so the user admin looks like this from the Django world, okay? This is remember the admin interface in Django, just a backend access to your models, okay? So there's one for user, there's one for boot, there's a BootAdmin, okay? So the BootAdmin, okay? Let's take a look at that. If you go to boots, there's one entry for boot here. I click on that. This is the admin for that, right? So if I want to change this data, okay? So that's what that is. It gives you a way to edit the data for all your models, okay? So let's go to the next admin. The next admin is the NetworkAdmin, and let's take a look at that. So our NetworkAdmin here, okay, so here's a network item, okay? We can change okay, so that's what the admins do. They give you a backend way to edit your models, okay? So there's a StorageAdmin. Let's take a look at that. So these are our storages. There's one items are entered here, and this is the admin interface for that, okay? So if I want to add a new storage, I'll do it here. If I want to edit existing storage, I'll click on them and edit here, okay? So okay. So next is the ComputeAdmin. Okay. So there's also an admin interface for the compute models. Okay. Next is our UXAdmin. So if we have UX layer logs here, this would be a backend way to edit those logs. Okay. Basically, a way to get access to those logs. When I say edit logs, it sounds scary. Okay. Also, from UX is the FeedbackAdmin. So this FeedbackAdmin. So if I click on feedback, right, and I can edit that here. I think there's a spell check here. Let me see. Okay. So the models quick. I need to fix that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so just like the UX admin, there's also an admin for feedbacks. Okay, and there's also an admin for the workflows. Okay, so these are all workflows here, and we can have an admin side to them. Okay, so that's what this admin file here is where we in this admin file we define all our administrators, right? So this is basically how we administer our models. And what we're doing here at the end, we're saying we're registering our admins, right? So we're saying the user model is administered by the user admin. The boot model is administered by the boot admin. The network model is administered by the network admin. The storage model is administered by the storage admin. The compute model is also administered by the compute admin, and so forth, right? So the UX admin and the UX model, feedback model, and is registered with the feedback admin. The workflow model is registered with the workflow admin, right? So what this does, it gives you a way to say, I have models and I have an administrative interface to my models. You can think of it as managers for your models, okay? So that's one way to think about it. Okay. So far, we've covered our models.py file. We've covered our admin.py file. So what I want to go into next, I want to go into the types. Okay. Once we have models and admins for our models, how do we expose those models to the API so a front-end application can get access to them? Right, so let's say we have a web app or we have a mobile app that want access to our Django apps, to our Django models, sorry. But that web app or that mobile app is not necessarily Django, right? It could be an iOS app, it could be